Now, man, I have to sit on this stupid chair for even more. I've still got some backache going on. And problem is, if I sit on the armchair too long, my backache will get worse. So, but yes, but I'll have to make some more coffee at some point. So, here we are again. Projector is off. And let's see what delights we can squeeze out of the Condom 64 there. What other early arcade games shall I play? Let's see what we put in the first one anyway. Never really liked Burger Time because the pepper doesn't get reset and you can't get more, so it doesn't really work as a home game. That's really just a thing. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play any of these actually. Xeron's is the first like decent Galaxian clone, but I don't know if I want to play that. 3D Scramble is brilliant, but it is such a difficult game. I'm not really going to get very far in it, so you know what? Actually, I can't even describe any aspect of this game because as soon as I do, you're going to be like, you know, I know what you can play now. I don't know what's that anymore. Yeah, you probably do sound like that, but probably not. That's probably just the click-off cunts or the occasional viewers. I don't know what to make of the occasional viewers, but like I said, I don't really do this to grow the channel. I don't need to grow the channel, and my penis is big enough anyway in real life. I don't care about my cyber penis of the YouTube subscriber count variety. I don't really care how many people it says are subscribed to my channel because it's meaningless. Because if I actually had 1.9 thousand, you know, actual subscribers watching the channel, then I wouldn't have videos that have only got 100 views. I wouldn't have videos that have only got 70, so it's all meaningless. In fact, the whole business with YouTube saying click the notification icon, that shouldn't be optional. If you subscribe to someone, you should be notified of every video you make. So therefore, if you don't actually want to watch the fucking channel anymore, get the fuck off. Exactly, mate. Now, you have to do alphabetical sort because I doubt it's actually in the right place, but no, I don't think I'll be playing Risk for a while. That's a seriously hard game without cheats. Don't really have the time for that anymore. The hell did IJK make? Yeah, I think we played them anyway. Like I said, I fucking played everything pretty much. There's very few I'm going to go out on a limb, and apart from about 3 games that I had that I haven't done yet, because well, things are not really set up for that. I can't find the originals at the moment. Out of the three, the only original I found is for one of them. It's Sky Fox. Now, I could actually put that in front of the TV so you don't see what I'm going to load up now, but I could just turn the TV off and you wouldn't see, but then hang on a minute, I've got to get the ball rolling, so here we go. No peeking now. I can see you peeking, stop peeking in it. Nah, of course. I have to turn the camera away now. Can you still see what it is? Now. Right. So, I'm going to go and make a roll up, even though I've got nothing to drink, which is a bit iffy. The old dry throat from the tobacco there. There's a tiny bit of coffee in the thermos. I thought the camera was about to fall over there. Oof. 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 Yeah, I've only had one rolled up and I've done about an hour's worth of my wacky idea. Yeah, luckily you can't tell what game this is, so I think I'm going to title this video Surprise Motherfucker! Because it's going to be a bit of a surprise for you, actually. Now you know what game it is from the music as soon as it starts. The horrendous music. And now you're thinking, what kind of game is it that I like that's got horrendous music? Well, the in-game music is alright, it's just the title screen music is a bit fucked up really. Have you worked out what we're playing yet? It needs a decent joystick to play this game, although I didn't have a decent joystick when I played it. I certainly won't get very far playing it with a VCS joystick. Get on there. No. No. Turn. I'll keep the Commodore for level skip. There you go, mate, there you go. Nah, it's the wrong way around, isn't it? Now, you really need something to tilt the camera up just a little bit. I ain't really got anything at the moment. So, yeah, my idea for this wacky thing that I'm doing, In Bed With Me Retro, which is a rip-off of Bob Mills's excellent In Bed With Me Dinner. No, it's never... let's try using my out-of-date NHS free prescriptions card. I knew you were a spastic, mate, but No need for that kind of language, mate. Yeah, see, we have to get the whole bloody game in there, and I think we need another cassette. And being Mad Commodore Central, that's okay. Yeah, you don't need to see how many lives there are. You do need to see the fantastic graphics, though. That's the important thing. Yeah, I told you the music was terrible, but did you guess right? Who knows, mate? Because I can't remember where the camera left off. So, yeah. Fucking extreme backache. Of course. 8-10 hours ago, my back was better than it is now. Why? Why would you expect it to stay that way, Mad Commodore? Oh, Jesus Christ. I just need to line the fucking camera up, you cocksucker. Hurry up. Tell you what, being in pain all the time don't do your mood any good at all. I am turning into fucking Mad Commodore at the moment, so... There you go, that's perfect, mate. Might even be able to put it closer to the telly a little bit, because you don't really need to see the bricks at the side. So, yeah. So, looking at how much effort it is to make just one episode. Okay, we better put it on SCART fucking input. We've done this the other day. Works fine, and then it don't work on the thing. And you can't tune it in, so... But, have to sit on this chair for a while. Have a smoke. And, yeah, you guessed it. That's not cola, mate. So, yeah, the first thing is, I have to pretty much run out of ideas. And I don't really care if you don't like them. When I stop liking the videos that I make for this show and in general, there won't be any more uploads. It's as simple as that, really. If they make me laugh, then I'll definitely go to the trouble of making, you know, clips of things that never happened for the delusional Bob's Irish, as he's going to be called, Bob's Irish Meals. Yeah, maybe I should stretch my legs out a bit. Who knows, mate? Who knows? The dark art of curing backache. My dad said, why don't you go doctors? I said, he's just going to give me those stronger painkillers, which is really going to fuck me up for anything I'm doing except watching TV like a zombie. I suppose I could watch Lost out me head on Codidromol from the doctor, but don't really fancy it, to be honest. But yeah, I realised if you do like one episode of this thing in bed with me retro, then it takes so long to generate the video clips using the AI tools for these things that the episodes will be spread apart like 3-4 weeks apart, and then people will think I turned into a Patreon prick. Well, I didn't come back to YouTube to be a Patreon prick or a Wikipedia wanker or a fucking emulator only crybaby loser. And the sad thing is, most people don't really care whether you use real hardware or not. They don't really give two shits, to be quite honest. Plus, there's no way to actually make this channel famous. Even if 4chan posted one of my videos and it went ballistic for a week, YouTube will just drop the channel straight away if they didn't post a link to the next video I did, and the next one, and the next one. So really, I need a friend on 4chan who can post links to all my videos and convince like hundreds of people to click on it in like 1 hour. And then YouTube will just run with it. It's such a spastic algorithm. So spastic as most of the people I have to put up with on YouTube. Yeah, but... Yeah, shut up, mate. Before you reply to me on... This is not for the people who watch my channel, by the way. This is just a generic comment to people who don't watch my channel, who reply to comments I make that are factually correct, and they try and dissuade me with their opinions. And I just say to them, look, mate, when you're replying to me, you should assume that I know more than you when it comes to, like, definitely the Commodore 64, the Amstrad, possibly not the Spectrum, though. There's people who know much more about the Spectrum than me, but I know more about the Amstrad, technically, and therefore what the machine is capable of. And I've played about 500 Amstrad games, so I know more than the Amstrad pricks who refuse to come on my channel, but it's really neither here nor there. But the point is, I'm going to have to make, like, enough to, like, make maybe 4 half-hour episodes or something, and they have to make me laugh. So I have to be on top form when I'm recording them, which is it's a bit difficult, as Hazel O'Connor will tell you. I don't want the attitude of that character being mixed in with the attitude of the Mad Commodore character, because they're very different. And I don't want to turn into like Marky Mark, who can't act, and it's just... Anyway, they both turn into the same sort of thing, and it's pretty much just me. With the amount of back pain I've got at the moment, I am Mad Commodore. I am as acerbic and toxic as Mad Commodore character, but maybe one of these 2 cans of beer will help with that situation. And I don't know how long this is going to last, because basically I just had the camera recording for a little bit. I don't know what the bloody cats are doing downstairs. That's another thing, the cats are certainly not helping my backache. Not one bit, mate. Having to go up and down the stairs 3 times just to convince the cats that it's dinner time, even though I buy them expensive cat food. Not the most expensive cat food money can buy, but they do get Felix as good as it looks, which is remotely like meat. It's probably horse meat with tuna juice or salmon juice or chicken juice or beef juice, but they do look like flakes of tuna. Of course, I had this on while the bloody camera was charging, or the battery for it anyway. Of course, mate. I knew it. Luckily, I know. I did think about turning it off, but you know, like I said, you can't really concentrate when you've got loads of pain. He's shit. As Danny DeVito said in Jumanji: The Next Level, growing old is shit, mate. He changes his mind at the end because of some fantasy bullshit in the movie, but obviously that's fantasy bullshit, so growing old is shit. The failure of the human race to advance medical science worth of shit in the last 40 years is really catching up with me now, so there you go. Software projects, at least it's in the right fucking directory. And Manic Miner Plus, I believe, are selected. So now we have to waste more battery time of the spastic battery on the fucking camera. So we're not going to get much gameplay in, I bet. And paracetamol gives me double vision. if I have it for like too many days in a row. That's a good reason not to take more than the 8 you're supposed to in any 24-hour period, but don't do much anyway. Ah, crap. Yeah, it was this one, I remember that bit. So, yeah, I don't know. But like I was saying, I'm going to have to record quite a lot of footage for that, and it's difficult to come up with ideas. And like I said, if I'm watching them back and it don't make me laugh, then I'm not going to spend hours and days trying to generate video clips of things that never happened. That was really the point of the series. It's like, if you're going to do a show where someone is just a professional piss taker and just telling lies all the time, a bit like a mate I had called Harry, we used to call him Big Harry, although that was just an affectionate term for Fat Harry. But he used to be like that. He'd come out with all sorts of lies and bullshit. No. Return and Commodore level skip. Yes. It's quite a small screen on this game, but like I say, I'm not reviewing games anymore. I don't really care to review games anymore, really. Because people don't really have the same opinion as me. But it's not an opinion as to why this game is identical to the Spectrum version in the 32 column area. That's simply because, as the VIC-20 port of Manic Miner, the homebrew port, proves, that if you're not going to have exactly the same 32 column screen, you have to actually be able to recreate levels just as ingeniously as Matthew Smith did. So the C64 is a 40 column computer, but this is a 32 column game. And that's why. Because the VIC-20 version, they could have made it 29 columns, possibly 30. Shit. See, because of painkillers, I'm not really... I should have known that, you know, you go straight back here like that. And I've got slight double vision anyway. So it's actually hard to see the pixel perfect jumps. So I'm relying on just basically instinct as to how you play the game, and you know, what looks right as into where to jump. So I'm not going to do great on this. Yeah, usually I jump off the edge there, and so yeah, that's really the reason why it's. And then people say, it's because you did Spectrum graphic. Well, actually, for once, they are actually correct, because the backgrounds and the foreground colours do actually change, and it is in high res. Although, like I said, 32 columns on the C64 display takes up less space. You know what, I wasn't even sure that was the right time to go. We're working on instinct there. It's Matthew Smith's genius design, where if you're quick enough, you know, for the first, I don't know, 5-6 levels, you can whiz straight through it, as long as you don't like fuck up a jump or something. This one, it don't really count, because, well, the enemies are down the bottom. Now, Matthew Smith famously said that he made the first level of Manic Miner actually difficult, and I'm like, no, it isn't. Maybe it's difficult on the original Bug Bite release. Okay, I forgot about that. See, like I said, it's difficult to enjoy these games with the painkillers getting in the way. So, but this level is really about, well, sometimes you can't just jump willy-nilly, you know, you have to know exactly how far you can jump, and that's a classic example there. I believe, as a kid, I'll do it this way. that way, you never forget, you see. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to create like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours of like video for this thing in bed with me retro. That make me laugh and that I think is good. Because I'm not going to do anything that I think is shit. What's the point? You know. Ah, shit, I can't remember when I have to go now. This could be a slight issue. I think we went at the wrong time there. Yeah, we did. See? All messed up. I've completely forgotten how to play Manic Miner. That is a pathetic effort. Level 5. So, you know, I know you've seen Manic Miner a billion times on my channel. It's not really my fault. But, yeah, getting back to it, it's not really like a slur when you say ZX Spectrum graphic. It is a slur if you say Spectrum graphics when it is character-based high-resolution screen. Because then you can't change the background colour like you can on the Spectrum. Yeah, we're going to go straight to like, because I've done these levels. There you go. See, I've completely forgotten when you have to actually go. See, he has to be going down, and then he has to be, the black toilet has to be at least halfway through, and then you can kind of make it, even then it's a bit iffy. But the yellow and the black toilet mustn't be like lined up either, so this section makes me really claustrophobic on this screen. I just feel claustrophobic, you just feel penned in on that bit. So yeah, the things are different on the C64 version. It is actually a game where the background and the foreground colours can change in every 8x8 pixel block, which is correct. That's not usually the case when the so-called games with Spectrum graphics are done. See, I didn't let him go up high enough. Well, in a way it's nice that I've forgotten, because I get to enjoy working it all out again. More beer! Backache is not going away, cunt. I probably should have gone in, but anyway, now we're fucked. Yeah, you can't change direction on the conveyor belt, so I just wanted to check that. Now, if I was doing my other character, I'd be like, oh yeah, I did that on purpose just to show you. But yeah, anyway. So it's a funny thing knowing that, you know, if I put in all this effort to like make these things, hardly anyone is going to see them because the channel is not promoted. And that's the thing with YouTube. So there was one guy, he did a couple of videos and they were sort of AVGN style videos, and one of the games he did was 1985. You know, the Mastertronic game, 1985, that one. And he had like a space helmet on and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, he's not quite AVGN, but you know what I mean. That was a bit of a risk, that was, but you know, I want to get on and oh, that's not good for the old epileptic trigger. See, I can't remember when I do this one, because they are slightly out of time, so. But you can kind of mess about with this one. Yeah, see, gonna have to go back now and get that one, and there we go, 8. Yeah, there's no need to rush. I mean, I did know how to do all these levels, and now I don't, and it's just, that's just how it is, mate. Yeah, Yeah, there is a way of doing it with the conveyor belt, but I don't want to risk it because, you know, I'm trying to sit up on this stupid dining chair and it's not really working for me. Gotta get away from him, get away from him. So yeah, like I say, this must be a bitmap mode game because that's the only way you can get 320 by 200 pixels and you can actually change the colour. Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't remember the fucking way I did this either. So yeah, I think I know how I did this, so there, then you go up here so you don't waste that one there. Ah, see, I used up just a little bit too much of that stuff there over this star here. It's a genius game. Matthew Smith is a real genius, mate. Makes me sick when you watch these documentaries and it's always the same. Miyamoto, sugary Miyamoto, the little twat. Who only went to work for Nintendo to design playgrounds or some shit. And yes, Donkey Kong is a nice game, but it pales into insignificance when you talk about things like, you know, the level design of Manic Miner. Donkey Kong is only, you know, how many levels is it? Let's put it this way, right? Donkey Kong has only got 4 levels, and one of them is a shit level design anyway. So, alright, not shit, but, you know. Now, I've never tried the following, so I don't... I was going to say... yeah. Right, well, we're going to go on that level now, so... This is the only reason I use cheats on this game, if I want to actually learn the game. Because I don't want to spend all the time going through levels I know how to do. So this is why this is a 9.9 out of 10 game. So I've done that level, so... So yeah, like I said, when people say, oh, it's got Spectrum graphics. Well, one of the C64 screen modes is actually high resolution pixels, and you can change the foreground and the background in any 8x8 pixel thing to any of the 16 colours, which is probably even less restrictive than the bloody Spectrum. I know, I'm not an expert on the Spectrum. I don't need to be, mate. That's the whole point. I'm not here to grow my channel, like I said. I left that too late now, see. Yeah, see, I know what I've got to do roughly. But, you know. It's another one where you have to like, or is it actually? Because you can't get up there. See, I've done it wrong. This is the one where you got to be facing the wall like a naughty school kid. Which is actually funny story, right? Ah! God damn it! You have to be facing the right way as well when this bit, when you end up on the conveyor belt. Oh shit, my cat just fucking shit me out. I was like, what's that shadow? Please, I don't want to live in a haunted house again. It was a fucking nightmare, that was. There's definitely something weird going on with that other house that I used to live in. Yeah, I don't really believe in shit like that, but, you know, the stuff that happened in that house, I'm not going to, like, go into details. What's the point, mate? You're either going to believe me or you're not, innit? And I can't, I didn't have a video camera or anything in them days. And even if I did, the chances of catching something. Because even if, like, let's say, I don't know, 8 things happened in the 18.5 years that I lived in that house, what's the chances that the camera's going to be on for those, like, you know, seconds? Those seconds when those things happened. So, you know, but anyway. And like I was saying, it's basically a design decision on the old condom, whether you use this screen mode or not. But yeah, it annoys me when people say something is got Spectrum graphics, and it isn't Spectrum graphics, like that piece of shit Ranorama. Ranorama is a real fuck up of a game. And yet I have to battle with arseholes to explain why to them it is a fuck up. Look, I can't be bothered anymore, mate. Look, mate, if you're too thick as shit to work out why it's not even the same game on the C64, it's actually inferior, which doesn't make sense. Because at the end of the day, apart from doing games like 3D Star Strike, the C64 hardware isn't inferior to the Spectrum. Certainly not for some shit, crappy, you know, arcade game. Gauntlet knockoff, actually, I'll personally call it. So that's where we got to be on that one. Okay then. You don't come all the way, I know that, and you've got to really follow him, to be honest. So we probably can't do it this time. Oh well. Well, actually, I might have been able to, but you really got to just follow him. I think he's faster than you anyway. No, he's the same speed, so you're right here. Ah, but you're not all right, Mad Commodore, are you? No, I'm not all right, mate. Like I said, when you put in like maybe a week's worth of effort to generate maybe 3 minutes worth of video clips that don't look fucked up for something that never happened and there's no footage for in the world, it is a bit of a downer. But like I say, if the videos make me laugh, then it actually pushes me on to actually generate these things. And some of them are really difficult. Fucking Bo Derek wouldn't go in the wine bar. I must have spent an hour on that one. I was like, fuck off. So we had to settle for her not being behind the window in the wine bar as you look from outside on the street. I was like, Jesus Christ. And the servers were really busy when I was doing that this afternoon. And actually, I can't sit on the armchair for hours and hours because then I get problems with my back. I have to keep getting up, which is why I'm smoking more, which is not good. In fact, my pizza was cooked and downstairs, but I had a slight problem with my gum this morning. Pus and blood, sir. So we'll get back to that screen. So whilst I think there's nothing wrong with the original, a password system would have been great. You know, you type in a password and you know, however many lives you had on that level that you were on, that's what you had. So if you had like just one life and you died, the password would be like, oh, you had one life when you got to that level, that kind of thing. We've done this one, so we've done that one, so is this one really. We've done this one by fluke or foul, as I like to call it. So we're working on this one at the moment, so yeah, you know. There we go. So it's just like learning, and it's good thing these bloody things flash, because See, that's such a devious thing. Aslan, I can't really help you right now, mate, because my back is still hurting and I'm not carrying you downstairs. So that's the end of that conversation. Shit. Of course. You can't really fuck this up, mate, really. So you can't really delay, and that's really the key to this game. You have to be a confident woman. No, confident platform gamer. You have to just... Sometimes I just put my foot down and go for it. Yeah, that was a brilliant little documentary. Oh, that was so iffy. Maybe I'm not supposed to use all them because I don't know how I'm going to get back down there actually. I don't know how I'm going to get that. Oh, actually I do know. Right, you have to sort of like go here and then... No. Okay. I can't remember how to do that one. Like I said, you just got to be confident with this game, and you will do it because all the timing lines up, see? So you can allow yourself a few milliseconds of delay, but basically you have to be quite confident with this game, at least for the first 9 or 10 levels, and then the timing lines up, and then he mixes it up a bit. See, that's so tricky to do that one. There we go. So I think I need to save them red bits actually. So I don't think I can actually do it from... I'm not sure that I can actually jump on that bit, that's the thing. Right, okay, that's how we did it. So it's misleading with that thing there. Ah, god damn it! That counts as a pass. Fuck you, mate. So moving on to the next level. So yeah, it's the jump controls that are better on this game. The original Bug Bite release didn't have any sort of joystick control option, even a Sinclair joystick. So yeah, I've done that one, and I'm gonna call that a thing because that was just a mistake. Ah shit, this one's really tough. So they really ramp up. The telephones one is a real cunt actually. So that's how I do it on this one. And now we have to wait for this geezer. It's all about knowing when you can and can't go really. So I think he stops there, so really that was a bit iffy, that was. But I'm not actually sure how to do the rest of it. So yeah, Aslan, stop spooking me, mate. I'm just not in the mood. Fuck's sake. See, this is a problem with this one. These have to be in the right thing, so the yellow one has to come first. They're a fucking wet cat's nose just going on your fucking hand out of nowhere. Oh, they take ages because I've taken too long to get up here, so there's going to be a fucking problem now, isn't it? So this telephone and this thing have to line up now, so we're a bit fucked, innit? We are actually running out of air, so this is like the first level where, you know, it is really tricky actually. Ooh. Ooh. Here we go, I think I can actually jump over from there to there, but yeah, I'm trying not to worry about the time at the moment, so things have to be in the right way. So that, I'm not sure how to get back there now. I don't know if I can drop that much. Oh, I can. So he stops about there, so yeah. So we should just about make it. Oh, I told you, just about. There wasn't even any time for it to go. Oh, that makes my teeth vibrate. That's not good. At camera, low battery warning has just popped up. So. Yeah, see, there's some more over there. That's the thing. I don't think I can drop that much. That's the thing. So. Ah! That is the fun with this game. Working out what you can and can't do, and how to do each level, and that is the genius of this game. It's not about the graphics at all. Even though the graphics are still better than that spastic wank fucking fucking sensible soccer wank. I don't know, can you actually drop there? We'll find out with our last life. Okay, this time I'm going to try and drop, and ah, shit! Ah, no! No! Ah, Jesus Christ. In my eagerness to test out that theory, I can't get back up there now. Well, he definitely can't drop that amount. Oh, fuck! However, this is not a frustrating game, as in it's a shit game, because there's nothing wrong with the jump controls on this game. They are arcade quality, so on this version, so you know, fair play there to Chris who wrote the game. The thing is knowing where you can end up, sort of thing. Yeah, see, you have to go this way, and you don't want that to happen, and that was too much of a drop. So I've forgotten how to do that level. Oh, that's interesting. I still got backache, but I've got plenty of beer, mate. Don't you worry about that. And the story about the beer incident on Valentine's Day, that'll be in another video at some point, which I've already recorded. Now I have to go and hobble up and down the stairs and get the right cat in the right room, isolated from the other ones. It's all fun and games until it isn't.